Welcome back to Channel Name, where we turn neuroscience, psychology, and real-world tactics into the ultimate success playbook. Today I'm going to show you how to reprogram your mind for success by harnessing the brain's incredible ability to change itself through neuroplasticity, which is essentially the brain's innate power to form new connections and prune the old. So think of your mind as a city of roads where old habits are traffic-jammed streets and reprogramming opens new, smoother routes that redirect the flow of thoughts, emotions, and actions. And the reason why your mindset matters is that it is the lens through which every opportunity passes, meaning that if your brain starts seeing obstacles as challenges, you'll set higher goals, persist longer, and make better decisions because the fear center shrinks with positive exposure while the decision-making hub expands when you practice goal-oriented visualization. And the science backs this up with evidence that the amygdala, or fear center, diminishes with regular positive exposure, and the prefrontal cortex, or decision-making hub, expands with visualization. So I'm going to break it down into 5 actionable pillars. First, clarity of purpose. Define your why, write a one-sentence mission that sparks fire, set smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. And make a daily intent by reading your mission aloud each morning. And post a sticky note on your mirror to absorb the cue. Second, positive self-talk and cognitive restructuring. Notice the dialogue, capture negative thoughts in a journal, reframe instantly from I failed to I learned something new, and create a 3-sentence mantra that reflects the success you want because repetition of positive statements rewires the brain's default network. Third, visualization and mental rehearsal. Imagine the finish line in vivid detail, add senses like smell, sound, and tactile feel. Schedule 5-minute sessions twice daily, right after waking and before bed, and research shows athletes use this daily to boost performance by up to 20. Fourth, habit stacking and environment design. Pair new habits with existing ones. For example, after brushing teeth, do 2 minutes of gratitude journaling, clean up the noise by decluttering your workspace, limit digital distractions by using Do Not Disturb for 90 minutes, and create a cue-response reward loop that makes the cue irresistible, the response simple, and the reward immediate. And finally, mindful practice and stress management. Practice daily meditation starting with 2 minutes and growing to 10. Use the 4-7-8 breathing method to reset your nervous system. And incorporate a 15-minute walk or stretch to release cortisol because mindfulness increases gray matter in the hippocampus, the center of learning and memory. To bring all of this together, I've put together a 30-day reprogramming plan that you can follow. Week 1 focuses on clarity of purpose and setting smart goals, breaking your mission into weekly targets and completing a vision board. Week 2 hones positive self-talk and affirmations with 10-minute journaling plus a mantra and tracks reductions in negative thoughts. Week 3 deepens visualization and mental rehearsal with 5-minute visuals and 5 minutes of gratitude to boost confidence. Week 4 consolidates habit stacking and environment changes by adding 3 new habits, decluttering, and taking a 30-minute walk to solidify the neural loop. And each week the brain gets a new set of instructions that become automatic as you practice them daily. And the result is a new default circuitry that supports success. For practical tools, you can use apps like Insight Timer for guided meditation, Habitica to gamify habits, and Forest to maintain focus, along with books such as Atomic Habits, Mindset, and The Power of Now. And you can illustrate these concepts in B-roll with a time-lapse sunrise for visualization, a close-up of hands writing in a journal, and a montage of different environments, office, home, gym, and I'll warn you of common pitfalls. Procrastination can be tackled with a 2-minute rule. All-nothing thinking is countered by celebrating micro-wins. External validation is anchored in internal metrics, and consistency fatigue can be mitigated by pairing new habits with existing routines so the cue drives compliance. I'll give you some success stories to illustrate the science behind this. Jane went from a 3-hour job to a 10-hour entrepreneurial hustle after applying the plan. Mark overcame chronic procrastination with daily visualization, and Lewis built a 6-figure coaching business by stacking learning with action, all of which show that rewiring the brain leads to real-world changes. To stay accountable, I suggest finding an accountability buddy to share goals with a friend or group. Maintaining a progress journal with daily check-ins to note emotions, wins, and lessons. Reviewing weekly to reflect and tweak the plan, and setting a reward system of small treats like a new book or a walk in nature. A visual success wall of sticky notes can also keep you motivated. For your next steps, just grab a pen right after the video, write down your mission statement, and comment below what one habit you're adding. Let's build a community of rewired minds. If this deep dive helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs a mental reset, and subscribe for more science-backed strategies. Remember that the brain is the most adaptable machine you'll ever own. Reprogram it, and you reprogram your destiny. And as a bonus for a turbo boost, consider trying subliminal audio sessions that play your affirmations while you sleep. Combine it with this 30-day plan for faster neuroplastic change, and I'll drop a link in the description. Give it a try next week.